Hey, it's Renee, Cancercize with Renee B, and do some fun stuff today, just some miscellaneous stuff. So have a pair of light weights and heavy weights, and some water handy if you need it. And well, we're just gonna go. So we're gonna start warming up. So I had a checkup today. My numbers look good so far from my first round of chemo. I mean, you know, everything drops, but so far so good. No infections, no fever spikes. Been staying pretty much, you know, washing my hands feverishly and silly like, but I'm trying very hard to not get this crud that's going around right now. We got some type of bug going around that's making people sick to their stomachs and getting a fever, and holds on to them for weeks, and they're healthy with good white blood cell counts. So I'm trying to be extra cautious. It's all right. It's all right. It's for the greater good. For the greater good, as I tell myself all the time. Okay, lift those knees up a little more. Get that heart going. Get those arms swinging. Now bring it forward and back and forward and back. You got it now. You got it, you got it, you got it. We got this together, right? So together we can. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of side stepping, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep those arms swinging. Get that heart rate up. Get that oxygen flowing. The blood pumping. It's going to make our bodies work for us. Makes our bodies help fight the good fight, right? Because we want to live a normal, somewhat normal life again. Woo, I'm feeling this a little bit. Right. On the sides here. All right, march in place. Get those knees up, okay? I'm going to slow it down a little bit because we're going to be working our abs with those knees coming up. Now we can do how we've done this, like this, okay? But today we're going to hands behind your ear, okay? Like you're doing a sit-up, and crunch, 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 crunch. Feel that contraction in your abs. Keep breathing. Now, we're going to add a little bit of a twist. Ready? See if I can do this. Twist, twist. You're trying to bring your knee up to your elbow. Okay? Such a good ab and oblique workout. And the high knees are even helping our little butt too. Okay. Now we're going to do a side lift. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. I think we're warmed up enough. So I want you to grab some dumbbells. Go for however strong you think your biceps are going to be. We're going to do like a lateral lunge to the side and a bicep curl at the same time. I'm going to start with some of my heavier weights and we'll see how we do here. Okay? So, have those lighter ones ready. Or if you're just starting with your light ones, that's A-okay. So step to the side, lunge, bicep curl. Got it? We're going to do 4 on this side and 4 on the other. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now your butt goes behind you. 4, like we talked about, the knee doesn't go over those toes. 1, 2, whew, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, so those are 8 pounds. Those are going to be too much for me right now. So I'm going to switch down to my 5-pounders. Now we're going to do 2 on each side. Ready? 1, 2. This is a hammer curl bicep curl that we're doing. Hammer. All right, now just 1 each. 1, 1. All right. Now we're going to do a sumo squat. Remember we talked about those? Legs a little further than hip width apart, toes pointing out, and your knees go the same way as your toes. And we're going to lift at the top when we squat, okay? So, catch my breath. Here we go. And this is allergies and a little bit of asthma, man. They kick my butt when it comes to breathing. So here we go. We go. Breathe out when you do the work. Abs in. Woo. If you breathe out, your body will remember to breathe in. Trust me. Woo. Okay, all right, now we're going to do, I'm going to go even down lower now. This is just where I'm at right at this moment in time. So we're going to do like a one-armed upper press, okay? And so we're going to rotate because 1, okay? This is 5. You can't, if you're not to the point where you're even lifting weights, just doing this motion and concentrate on that contraction in your biceps and your shoulders and your shoulder blades. That's good. It's a good place to start. Just being here, joining in, and moving. All important stuff. Let's do 1 more. Okay? All right, now we're going to transition into a tricep kickback. So it's a little bit of a squat, legs about hip width distance apart, flat back, arm, and okay, now remember how this part doesn't move. Concentrating on that tricep. One more. All right, let's set it up the other way. Squat, flat back, lean forward. Arm is positioned in the right spot. Don't forget to breathe. Take a sip of water if you need it. All right, okay. That's great. So, some shoulder rolls with the weights. It's always good to do. And forward. Okay. Now we're going to do a squat with a lateral raise. Now, lateral means to our sides. So make sure you have your light weights here, okay? Wrists are stable. They're not dropping or flexed up too much. Don't grip your weights too hard, okay? You should be able to just hold on to them with your thumb and the part of your palm. So, okay. So we're going to start from here, hip width distance apart. Remember, your booty goes to the back for the squat. Ready? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's see, let's do 1 more tricep. Grab your heavier weight, just 1 though. Elbows up against your head and your ears. So get good form here. We're gonna lift it up, okay? So we're gonna go 1, abs in. Pull your belly button back toward your spine. Knees slightly bent. So that protects our lower back when we pull our abs in. And our lower squat, bend our knees just a bit. Whew, words are hard sometimes for me. I think that's 5, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, put that weight down. Now, guess what? It's for the time for that all-important cool down, okay? So we'll just start off by stepping side to side, getting our heart rate down a little bit, because boy, those weights sure do bring our cardio up. They really do. Whew. And just slow it down here, side to side, and we're going to stretch. You guys know these stretches by now, right? I know I don't put a lot of variety in the stretches because these are tried and true ones that I know work for the muscles we've used. But I'm always constantly learning, doing more continuing education all the time, learning about new workouts and new programs and safer ideas. So as I'm learning them and understanding them, I'm trying to share them with you. So I am a licensed group fitness instructor. I'm licensed through ACE as a group fitness instructor. And I've actually been a Zumba instructor for 5 years, and I teach Zumba and Zumba step and Zumba toning. And toning is actually one of my favorite formats, and I just love the music. I never really feel like I'm working out. I feel like I'm just there having a good time, and all of a sudden the workout's over. And when I'm back on track again, I plan on teaching classes, but I plan on trying to figure out how to teach Cancercize here locally to people who need it. And so that's something, after I get through all the chemo and the last couple of surgeries, that I'm on my feet again. I have this purpose and goal. But you guys will be here with me online, right? Because we're going to do chemo together, and we'll continually work out together because I still have to have another surgery, and found out that I'm probably going to have an ovectomy also. So it's all good. It's all for the greater good. All right, stretching out our calves now, so the toe up. Remember how we do this, right? Foot there and toe down. Switch it out, toe up. Toe down. And let's bring it up and balance. Now when you're doing this, remember your knees need to stay together. Don't let it slide off like that. You're doing more harm than good. And switch it out. It's funny how one side of our body is always better balanced than the other. The goal is to try to have it evenly balanced. Just like life, we need to be balanced in life. And balanced in life means living and enjoying, but being healthy enough to enjoy it. So that means exercising, eating right, drinking our water, doing good things, having positive thoughts and words come out of our mouth. All right, let's breathe it out. Ooh, snotty breathing. Sorry. One more big shoulder roll. And to the front. And, all right, I'm going to go hit the stairs next and get a couple of flights of stairs in to get my last couple of steps in for the day. A little more cardio for me. And thanks, you guys, for joining me. Remember, talk to your doctor. Make sure it's A-okay for you to do this. Listen to your body, but still work out, okay? So important. Hydrate. We need that water. Get everything going in there, working through our system. And most importantly, you are stronger. Together we got this. I'll see you. See you next time, guys. See you tomorrow.